Right, hello once again YouTube. Welcome back to some Super Robot Wars. Yeah, I know it was meant to be from the depths. I'm going to render some footage out, so my computer can cope with this and rendering. It can't cope with from the depths and rendering at the same time, so at least the frame rate would be unfun. So, I believe we're breaking Amaro out of jail, or something to that effect, if I remember correctly. Get right to it. 80s music. Yeah, of course we've got Darba from... I have no idea what he's from, but we've got him. The new guy. Good hit. Oh wow. He's down. I guess of course we've got Amaro's new little attack sequence thing. Yeah, we're not going to risk it this time because if I remember correctly, we've already lost this mission once from going, oh, Amaro will get hit on a 10% chance. Dies. We've got to be a bit careful with him. He's a squishy boy at the moment. Yeet the whole launcher. I do love that. That's the way it bounces off his head. Not a kill though. Right. Gridman needed some finishing moves, right? This may be a bit overkill, but I'm going with it. My favourite of Gridman's attack so far. It is. I still think it looks like Gaga's Drill Gal and Spiral Gal. Is that the right names? No, it was Drill Gal in the original, and it was Spiral Gal and Straight Gal and for Genesec, I think? It's enough. I think it's enough against this enemy with this much health left. I don't think there's anything of it left, mate. That would have killed it twice over. The health you had left. Callan in there because she's been struggling to get any extra action. But Char in there to get a good hit. This team is not as good as Gridman's, but sorry, Quattro. Yeah, if I keep calling him Char, this is Char Anzavor. I just keep getting his name wrong. Apparently he changed his name at some point. Apparently this happens a lot in Gundam, but I've not actually seen much of any of them. I like the super robots, I'm not so bothered by me. They're real robots. They can be cool, but... Let's get our own little destroyer of worlds in there as well. Too close. Yeah, doesn't even have to use a spirit, already enough to get a guaranteed hit. Talents, new types, none of that matters to me. I remember the dry crowds, that's all the reason I need to fight. And goes the frisbee once more. Yeah, so this thing is all the from the depths. Hopefully next week we'll get a bit more recorded for that. I'll maybe just do a full day for recording for that as long as I can. Because, again, it wouldn't have been too bad, but because I had to render out the tournament footage, that's kind of hit the schedule a bit. I'll probably take the rest of the time I have left to record today. It's a bit short. I won't let you guys dictate Charanzabal's life or Amuro's. That's what the Space Noid yearn for. It's not your place to tell us otherwise. They're still just pushing one group's collective ego on an individual, no matter how you try to justify it. The future you speak of is one that will only bring misery to others. Yeah, they're trying to force Char to come back. He's like their old boss. So they can win. As far as I can tell, when it's like... he kind of doesn't want to. He kind of feels like awful about it. Good work, Camille. Oh yeah, but even if I know what happened to those mystery skill points, I think he got them, but... Sub-FCS, I don't know what that does. Not a name I recognise. Ernie, can you get in there? Wait, he probably can, right? Because we've got cheap boost dash now. Let's back down to 2 again. Yeah, there we go. I don't think minimum range is the issue here. Yeah, no, it's just a case of morale on moving fire. Nah, I trust you, Eddie. I trust you how to not get hit, or at the very least not die from it. Look at that face. This guy's adorable. For those who don't know, Ernie is a huge Super Robot fan, so he's just having an absolute blast with this whole situation. And he's actually got his own robot as well. See what I mean? Can you finish him blue? Yes. This is the kid, right? This is, yeah, I was going to say this is Uso. Oh, Gundam mission, I suppose it makes sense. Gundam should finish it. Vulcans have been doing work today. Is that everything? It was. All Neo Zeon forces have been destroyed. This team is similar to the one deployed in San Francisco. Men that wanted to reclaim Charanzabal were targeting Amuro Ray. That old war is still raging on, just in a different form. The old war, huh? I had to find out for myself what lies beyond that war. As a man who opened the door and as a living being. Ain't that deep, man, I don't think, but you know, maybe for you. Fair enough. Who's piloting this machine? Me, sir, and the Narratis test pilot. Oh, not the dress trigger itself. I see. Don't let the dead consume you. Sir? Oh god, yeah. Fucking undead or whatever. Haunted Gundam. Hey, nice to see you again, Lieutenant Amuro. You too. Oh, Warrant Officer Chan. I struggled with that one for some reason. Glad to be here again. I was going to say Astronage. You know, it's Astronage? So, I mean, I like how the tradition of awful names to pronounce continues. Chen? Cayenne? Is that Cayenne, like the pepper? I think that's Cayenne. Cayenne base has been wrecked up pretty bad. There's one enough reason to leave. So I'll be signing on with this team. Welcome aboard, Amuro. Just remember, do you guys get toilet cleaning duty? Rebel, what are you talking about? Now, hold on, Rebel, I never told you that when you joined the White Base. You never told him, or you couldn't tell him? You're a lot more shy and sensitive back then. Yeah, and you guys are a bunch of wretches back then, as far as I was concerned. Oof, look at you all at arm's length. Well, I'll be damned. This snotty little toad from 10 years ago has got a mouth on him now. Oh, catching a glimpse of what lies beyond death will do that to a guy. Damn right, a man who's seen hell has a different perspective. What is it, Yuda? I always heard Amuro Ray was an incredible pilot, but seeing him like this is pretty much the same as seeing my sister Karumi playing with her friends. It's true. Oh, those guys have been friends ever since the 1 Year War. Yes, I say, sure knows. That's sure. Koji knows everyone apparently. Yeah, seeing everyone. Oh, seeing each other back. Seeing each other again. Yeah. Makes them all forget their ages and almighty positions. They basically go back to being teenagers. You're not part of their crew, Tetsuya? Amuro had already retired from frontline combat by the time of the Mycenae War. I'm not part of their circle. The reunion between friends is finished now. That just leaves Camille. I should thank you for protecting Amuro. I didn't do it for you, sir. I did it because I wanted to. Please figure out the rest on your own. So I plan. Well, I guess they're getting on a little better now. Char, I see you're alive too. I'm going by Quattro Bagina currently. Ah, I see. You're a dead man. I'm not about to demand that you make amends for your past life, but at the same time... don't expect me to accept you just because you gave up the name Char again. As well, you shouldn't. Oh, let me be clear right now. If you're signing on with the Dry Crowds, I'll need the vendettas at the door. Understood, Bright. Char and I are both signing on. I think a guy living under house arrest might bring you more trouble than he's worth, though. You're an autonomous group. If they want to bring up complaints over something that petty, I'll give them a piece of my mind. If it starts to create trouble, I'll bring Louis and Co. and Commodore Fikes into the argument. Commodore Fikes? The man in charge of the Dry Crowds. He's got an independent position in the military. Nah. Maybe a little late, but are you sure about this? And their desire at all to force you to fight against your will. It's not that I want to fight exactly. If there's something that can be done only by the living. Oh, can only be done by the living? Then I'll do it. The living? Nah, I forget I said anything good. I am starting to wonder about just how haunted exactly these Gundams are. The living? Amro, you hear the voices of Lalar and the others too, don't you? Is this something to do with a new type thing? I don't actually know what they're talking about with that one, but... Raised Circuit, or Tem Raised Circuit. Jan is a supporter. And some funds. I'm not going to go too deep into those, Oh dear. I get tired just thinking about it. We'll just see how many we got and we're going to actually do stuff. I think they're quite near to be able to upgrade the ship again, right? I wanted to try and get one of them to max level. The bridge? Yes, but we need about 4,000 more. Okay. Money. I have no idea how much we have. Yeah. I might not be a big fan of his Gundam, but we're probably going to be using it at some point. Tell you what, let's just go cheap on it, because I'm not really too bothered about Amaro. We're just going to beef up its health so it doesn't get one shot if it has to fight again. Right. Or at least I hope it doesn't get one shot. We haven't upgraded Uso. We do use Uso a little bit. Should probably do the same with Char, right? He's probably okay. He's got more health to start with. Yeah, well, I think we might use... she is... Okay, no, she's been upgraded. I was going to say, I think we'll use Callan a bit more, so might as well upgrade her. Those two have got some upgrades, but not much. Use you a little bit more, so that makes sense. Oh, we haven't upgraded the Ikaruga. We should do that. I like Ernie. We should very much do that one. I like his design, I like his robot. There we go. Papots. Should have at least given him something there, right? Yes, okay. Rhinos? Oh, Randy. Right, yes, I forgot about you. Okay, that's the... I thought that was Koji's Itchiana. It is not. Now the Gundam we might well end up using... Oh, no pilot at the moment. Right, yeah, I tried to swap them out, but it didn't really work quite right. +2 Wow. Wow. That's really good. +2 move. Bit of accuracy and evasion, and +1 range? Jeez. Yeah, okay. You can have that. And sight should be very accurate, very fast, and pretty long range. Which means we need to put its pilot back in. Where's the Apex? Jonah, you're back on board. Yeah, I was temporarily taking him out. Because I tried to put Camille in it, and then I think it forced him out of it. Again, when that mission started, to force him into his main Gundam. It's like, okay, that's annoying, because the whole point was to put him in a different one. What have we got available? We had some that we were... prerequisites for. Hyoma has to destroy 30. That we've still got to do. Wait, is it just the Hyoma one? Does that mean we got the Gridman one? I'm not seeing it. Huh, I thought... Castle of Iron, Alone in the Wild. Oh, Amaro. I'm not bothered about that. Actually, wait. Destroy 60, he's already got 27. Where did he get 27 from? Huh? Anyway, Koji we've got to keep on, because he's still got... I thought we hadn't done the other one. That's a front, so we've just got one. Battle of Ceres. Oh, one of Mars's moons, am I remembering right? I think that's right. Yeah, it's Mars, isn't it? That'll be... Yeah. Okay. So we'll go again. Team Rabbits are getting a lot at the moment. Sounds like Commander Mitsuba decided to participate in Operation Thunderbolt. Good name. The op is intended to take down Walgaru bases near Ceres. Pretty important as far as Arthur's concerned. And to GDF members like ourselves. Unfortunately, I've had this trouble brewing behind the scenes. Trouble? You may have noticed the EFF's dealing with a lot of enemies at the moment. The Zanskar Empire, the Kikaiju armies, the Onic conspirators, otherworldly forces, and terrorists and criminals on top of all that. If that wasn't enough, now the Poseidal, that was the recent ones, wasn't it? Forces are now on Mars too. Catching a lot of flack for devoting so much firepower to the Walgaru at a time like this. Right, but we don't even know the Walgaru's true nature. It's imperative that we deal with them. As a member of the GDF, I believe the operation is perfectly reasonable. Not disagreeing, but I've heard there are those within the military who feel the operation lacks sparks, I guess you'd say. Here to describe it, Operation Thunderbolt is just a performance. Demonstration to improve the GDF's position and get more funding. Oh, a bunch of baloney. So the military is basically playing tug-of-war? Calling it a performance sounds about right for where I'm sitting. Now come on, G-Clan. Kato will give you the details later, but Rabbits will be right on the front lines of Operation Thunderbolt. Oh, you don't mean? Ah, gotta show them off what they can do. It's a pretty heavy burden they're having us shoulder here. You can do it, Asagi. Right behind you guys. Way behind you. Just thinking about it's giving me a stomachache. Get it together, Ensign. Hey, she's here. Instructor Suzukaze. What brings you here, Instructor? This is about the CD from last time. I just remembered. Didn't they say it looked like her? Not your instructor, I'm your captain. Ah, she's fighting with us. Wait then. Sorry to keep you waiting. The Godinian, the home base of Team Rabbits, has been fitted out. Oh, that was the ship! Are we getting a ship? Oh, that'd be cool. All crewmates are hereby part of the Dry Crowds and we'll be participating in Operation Thunderbolt. I wonder if we're getting a ship joining us. Godinian hangar. Coming here reminds me of the first time I piloted that. I'm sure there's a way to pronounce that, but I can't imagine what it would be, and I'd be very interested to hear if they've got any voice lines that mention it. A lot sure has happened since then, good and bad alike. Because it doesn't translate nicely. Mayu. I genuinely thought I said Mayo for a moment. You must be Izurushi? Izurushi? With a pit crew for your Red 5. Ah, that's who these two are. With the Godinian here, you can leave Red 5's maintenance to us. A poem. If you are manly, shoulder hope and shoulder dreams, and enter the fray. You might be able to tell, I'm not a poet. Oh my gosh, does that mean my Rose 3 has its own pit people too? Yeah, there's a crew for each and every... Still can't pronounce it. That. I'm Reika Sonji, head mechanic. Gave you the lowdown on the air that I was... First time you piloted them, remember? I keep thinking Ashams, but it's not, because it's AHS. Asms? It doesn't float, I see. Oh yeah. I'm part of Dry Cows now, so giving you this, I'll be giving you guys combat support from here on out. Glad to have you in our corner. I've wrangled up some seriously skilled wrench wielders. You're gonna love them, your machines handle. Please be hotties, please be hotties, please be hotties. Wacky, really, we're on. Yep, everyone's doing it now. Crossing fingers for babes. Izuru, you stay here while I introduce everyone to their pit crews. Appreciate it. Right, so what am I supposed to do? Huh, apparently. You know the member of the Canadian crew? Sorry, I got called out by the star on the outfit, and I was thinking, are you a Gurren Lagann team member? I expect good things. No, I know what she probably is. She's probably the Green Ranger equivalent. She's probably the extra pilot that shows up. That's my guess. Hey, wait, where are you going? That's enough. Oh. Tombstone McGee over here. I'm not to approach her. What's going on here? Co-pilot, maybe? Battle Ceres. Reika says your supporter. It's the mechanic, right? Yeah, there we go. We got the ship. Hey. We've still got 10. Crikey, we're going to have a big group here then. If we've got 5 already, blimey. Okay. We need... Koji still needs kills. Who do we want here? We just upgraded Nisa. We'll bring him along. Let's bring Jonah. I started to like his Gundam more and more over time. We'll bring Gagagar. Bring J-Decker. I'm guessing if this is big, we're going to want some help. We'll bring Tetsuya, and we'll bring... I feel like a backup gun wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Coney. She has the best haircut. We'll confirm liftoff from all... Yes. Sure do great, Kitty. Kitty? Okay. Sure will, Master Guiliano. Are you watching too, Master Siegfried? Canadians sure got some serious lookers on their operation staff, huh? Tamaki's fallen from hook, line, and sinker. Oh dear. Seems so bummed out about her mechanics for now. Better than her staying permanently bummed, at least. I'm jealous. Why can't I have hotties pop out of nowhere? Suruga, you're in a super robot show. Give it like 5 minutes. Hey gets a bunch of babes in her pit crew, but me? Bunch of muscle-bound freaks promising to pump me up. Azuru's must have been really bad, huh? Something wrong, Azuru? Sounds like someone messed with him in the hangar after we left. That's fine, it was nothing. Girl, feels like I met her somewhere before. I wonder if it's connected to the memories that were erased when I joined MJP. I'm sorry, Azuru, this requires some explanation. Erased memories? Did I miss something? Team Rabbits, you copy? Red 5 and Blue 1 have been outfitted with new weaponry. Ah, some new stuff. Should make it easier to neutralize hostiles at long range. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm very happy. New weapons, come on. Will I be able to use them properly? The pressure's giving me a stomachache. Oh dear. You come this far, you'll make them work. True to the rumours, the GDF wants to use this operation for demonstrative purposes. For that reason, I expect you all to do your very best. The GDF? For all humanity. That's right, we're going to start the Wulgari right here, right now. There's going to be a lot of them, I'm only assuming. There's Randy. That's the spirit, Azuru. Manly speech of manly men. Or for a manly man. He's always so spaced out, and it's better to be this decisive. He wants to be a hero, I guess he really means it. Random appearance from one of the old characters there. Sometimes Azuru's positive attitude really inspires. I don't care what anyone says, he's the leader of Team Rabbits. Everyone, Captain Daikomine? That's probably right. GDF Vice Chief and Commander of this mission would like to say a few words. Oh my god. This isn't the guy who was commanding that fleet we had to bail out, is it? I don't think it's him, but it kind of looks like him. Am I coming through loud and clear, members of the Dracos? No, it's not quite that bad. That geezer? He's in charge of the Dagama front. Wait, that was him? That was him! Yeah, he ordered us to intercept the Wulgari and Turtle and Ran. So you're in charge of this thing ain't inspiring much confidence. Deterred, Operation Thunderbolt will see the elimination of Wulgari forces from Ceres space. Through here, we'll show the Wulgari that we refuse to yield to them. The show will also serve as a wondrous step towards humanity's eventual triumph. I thought that was a one-off. The fronts are optional, pretty much. Mind you, was that one? If that was the first one introducing it, maybe that one wasn't. This is supposed to be a grand speech, not exactly selling it. Or maybe it's just optional dialogue. We know they love that in this game. Kind of sounds like he's just going through the motions. Callan's not impressed. The official words don't move hearts and minds. The lead I'm in direct command of will make a direct assault on the enemy. We expect they are anticipating this, and particularly will move their fleet into flanking position. Where we run into them? Yep. We'll miss this and set them when we do so. When they do so. Well, that's straightforward enough. What I've heard is some seriously top-class people working at GDS Staff HQ. I expect it was an expert that drafted this operation. Probably not him. Must be hell for Amane having a boss like that. Who? Okay. To summarise, a failure here will be a failure for all humanity. Drill into your brains and do your very damnedest. He just passed the buck straight on to us. He's right though, there's no room for failure here. Humanity's future is riding on us. We have to do our best to protect Earth from the no-good space invaders. Yeah, moving left to right like that. Accelerating when they're dying. What are you going to do? If I don't push back the Wulgari and make it to Jupiter, will be impossible. Say I mean success for Project Z. Anyone else got anything to say? So the operation's start time is nearly here. Right, of course. I'm counting on you, dry girls. Best of luck. Just don't lose the front, okay? If you lose the fleet, you'll be flushing our work down the drain too. I know that, alright? Oof. Called out by Chicken Boy. There's 5 machines, those, yes? It's Gurren Lagann Boy. Not Gurren Lagann, Evangelion Boy. He looks like a combination of Genji, but with Simone's name from Gurren. There's one more thing we owe to your assistance. If your face turns into, like, void, I'm shooting you right now. This brings me joy, but also concern. Thought of them throwing themselves into combat. And the fate of inevitability. She's even got the star on her front that's like the star that Gendo just had, like, missing out of his face. It's all coming full circle. More importantly, are you sure it's wise for you to be here? The ship isn't exactly safe. Pay it no mind. It is as I desired. It is destiny for them to fight. I must see it through to the end. Don't know whether you're trustworthy at this point. I thought you might be a 6th Ranger, but now I'm really not sure. So, what are the Wolgaro anyway? Hold on, you guys are in the GDF and even you don't know? Not exactly surprising. Some time has passed since we first made contact with the Wolgaro. We still barely have any intel on them. Either that or there's a bit of cover-up. Aren't they just mysterious space creatures bent on world domination? Yeah, but what do they look like? We'll bet they're all goopy and squishy with tentacles everywhere. Tamaki, please, come on, we're trying to stay kids-rated. Well, I don't know about kids-rated, some of the crew swear a little bit, but we got weaponry and military, so that's intelligence of some kind, clearly. Based on what we've seen of the Campbellians and others, all advanced civilizations seem to be based on what we call humanoid life. They're space creatures, I'll bet you they're kaiju. It's what every red-blooded guy dreams of. Totally get you, Saruga. Nothing gets the blood burning hotter than space monsters. Another Ultra Series segue? Ultra Series? I bet you guys have kaiju in your world too, huh? Not kaiju, demon beasts. So only a kaiju is something like a silhouette knight. It's entirely possible they're silicon-based. Oh, it's entirely possible they're silicon-based life forms. They probably look the same as the things we fought up until now. Back down as area of the operation's starting. Huh? Was that directed at me? Usagi okay? You kind of flew off the handle there. Oh, like, that was like... Ah, yeah, he's still... Yeah. It's a big operation. Probably just a case of nerves. Everyone, I'm going to need you to focus. The main fleet is engaged the enemy. Staff HQ's prediction was correct. Then up next is... Bulgaria on the scopes. Yeah, there they are. Turtle ship. Also, that's a new one. And they're green today. Go through all the colours. So, unless we're going to keep them back, numbers, not a problem. Attack the main fleet with those numbers. As good as dead. No, it can't. Lilith, what's wrong? The Black Squadron looks like something straight out of Muralai legend. The Hand of God. The Hand of... What? Descended from the heavens to grant wisdom to living things. Wait, does that mean the Wolgari visited Pentagonal World? Save it for later. Our first priority is taking these guys out. Oh god, it's another one of you guys. Yeah, he looks just as dumb as the other guy. A little bit more with it, but his eye's kind of silly looking. Maybe I have a roadblock or two to contend with. Those numbers, however, I doubt they'll even slow us down. Bar and Death will be upon their fleet soon enough. Bulgaria are trying to punch through. And if we have anything to say about it, time to put those aliens behind bars. All units fan out and intercept. Want this operation to succeed, we have to stop their advance. Maybe we do have to keep them back from the line. We do that sometimes. Team Rabbit, you're up. Izuru, Asagi, Kei, Tamaki, Saruga, give them hell. Let's do this, guys. They've come this far, they're backing down. God, there's a lot of dialogue for this one. Ugh. Good. If you cower in fear, the Juria system will feed those emotions to you. Oh, right, yeah. It's absolute cruelty forcing this on you. If this is the only way, so be it. All units open fire. Stop the Wolgari in their tracks. No, it's just defeat them. So everyone's spread out then. We'll spread out into a wide line and move up. We should still be tough enough to engage pretty much everything. The rabbits move into this. In fact, maybe more into groups. Wait, hang on, which are you? This is blue. Yeah, this is blue. I was going to say, I couldn't never remember what that robot is. Okay, let's have the rabbits form a team. Why not? I suppose they pretty much said I was an honorary member. We'll go with them. Send up with them. Shouldn't have any problems at that point. Yeah, and we'll have the others group up over here, and we'll have the battleships move in a group on the left. So these guys will go for the middle. They'll go for the right. The battleships will go for the left. They should be enough to do it on their own, honestly. We'll send the kind of up with these guys. It's not the highest upgraded, so strength in numbers there, and we'll send Ernie off with the middle group. I think it's whether he's going to be fast enough, but we might end up with a straggler group that are a bit slow, but battleships will move to engage first, I think. Now, how fast are you, and what can you do, new battleship? Ooh. It does look a little bit like Daigura, and I thought it might. It's got the sort of boat-like front hull. Looks a bit like a person with like arms on the upper structure. That wasn't just a coincidence. I guess Rin's in charge. What's she got? Commander, potential, morale, support defend. Very nice. Battle carrier, good Indian. Bad in water, ironically, despite being somewhat close to ship shape. Doesn't it look a bit like a dragon or something, or like someone riding a dragon, like an eye and a mouth, and then like a rider, like a knight with a lance. That might be what they're going for there, maybe. So launcher, hidden bow cannon, and main. Just hidden bow cannon's got a map version. Oh, it's slow. Ah, but she has Excel. Excellent. That's one of the best ones for a battleship. Looks like Bright's still lagging behind. Right. However, that's all we have time for today. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.